Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Forever Stranded Lost Souls. In the last episode, we went out and explored a little bit and managed to get some experience somehow and get a little bit more skill in building, which means we can now use vanilla chests. So, I went ahead and removed all of the other chests that were in here completely. All of our stuff is now right out here in these two chests. And yeah, we went exploring, we went fighting, we did a little bit of work. Finally got a normal tree to grow, which was nice. Still waiting on another one, but it'll happen. And yeah, we did a lot of work. So what are we going to be working on today? Well, before we get into too much, this door right here is nice. Don't get me wrong, but it would be a lot, it'd be a lot nicer if it was like over in here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move all of this stuff. No, we're not. Okay, so we're not going to move that stuff, but let's make another like airlock type thing. We have some, let's use the sturdy looking ones. We have some sturdy looking. I heard something. Might have been a gas. Okay, it was. And we're just gonna do something like this for right now. We're gonna put like a wooden door there, I think. Just something to kind of keep things out and allow us a little bit of leeway. Coming back in, and that should be fine. Is there sawdust in here? No. Okay. So let's make a door. And what I want to do today is we're gonna go exploring a little bit, but then I have a bunch. Hold up. Door. Oak door. We need hiding or the fireproof, and we can't get those until we get a saw. Ugh. Alright, I should have paid attention to that. I should have looked. Can we make like bloodwood doors? Redwood bark. What is, I have no idea what it will look like. So what is the wood? It is hellbark. There is a door. Okay, so we can make it with hellbark. That is fine. We'll live with that. We have two. We need a little bit more, which means we're gonna have to go out and get some more. Let's leave that door open as well. So hopefully we don't see anything evil or get set on fire too much. But we'll just go ahead and get some more wood. See if we can't get anything else. Let's see, is that enough? Should be. Alright, cool. So with that taken care of, we now have fire. We now have a door, or we can make a door, and that's important. And I want it to be a wooden door so that we can just go up to it and open it. I don't want to have to struggle to get in. All right, cool. So let's just get this guy placed. And I'm glad that we could place it and all that fun stuff as well, so everything's good. Alright, with that taken care of, we are going to be doing some work today on a bunch of different things. We cannot use the bone pickaxe yet. Oh man, we need so many levels. So what I would like to do, before we do anything else, I would like to go to the fortress. And we're going to look for a couple of things. Specifically, what I want to try to find, and then we're going to start sifting. But specifically what I want to find at the fortress is hopefully not death, but I want to find some netherwort. Netherwort is going to give us access to a good bit of dirt, and that's something I would really like to have. So we're gonna come up here and try to run through the fortress as quickly as possible. Hopefully not encounter too many things. Oh no. I already hear a blaze, and it's probably a bad one. Oh man, I hate these blazes. The blazing juggernauts are so bad. If it's just a normal blaze, we can kind of handle that. Normal blazes are fine. Alright, let's get down here before he does anything else. They're a little bit strong, which is bad, but let's go ahead and use this. Let's see, let's get gathering. Let's get a point in gathering. Some glowstone. Alright, the fortress is a very scary place. Not gonna lie. But if we can find some netherwort, that would be really nice. I don't even know if we can pick up netherwort, let alone like grow it. But that's what I'd like to do. But we need to be very careful. Alright. Let's just grab a little bit of this. And netherwort is something that we can easily kind of deal with. In terms of like... We'll leave the rest there. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. So, netherwort is something that we can kind of deal with growing fairly easily. It's going to be really simple to kind of take care of. And at the same time, there's a slime. Ooh, way down there. Okay. Not gonna mess with the slime. We could just come over here. No, we cannot break that. We need higher mining. But yeah, so having a little bit of netherwort is gonna be really nice. Just for the sheer fact of like being able to grow something that we can use for like one of the big things we can use it for is composting into dirt. My gosh, that scared the... Oh my god, that legitimately like scared me. I jumped so bad. This mod pack is not messing around. It is very terrifying. Hello, Mr. Pigman. While you're still called a pigman, that will change relatively soon. And there's a sparkly enderman. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from him. So we can start growing. You know what? For now, let's go ahead and start growing soul sand in here. And netherwort, I guess. And this is gonna be really good. Because we can use that, like I said, for making, what is it called? Dirt. We can compost it into dirt using our wooden barrels and use that for other things. So that's really, really good. So let's try to put this stuff in here. And anything else we'll just put in here. Perfect. Alright, so let's get into some questing today. One thing that I really want to get towards is the bonsai pot. Now this is going to allow us to grow trees very easily. Unfortunately, it requires clay. Now clay isn't terribly terribly hard to make, but we're going to need to do some weird things. We're going to need water. And in order to get water, we need a crucible. And that's not terrible. We need some sort of a slab and some logs. So I believe we have a slab, We have 6 logs, so we should be able to make a crucible. So just something like this. Do they have to be the same? Evidently they do. Let's get rid of the hellbark. Don't need that up right now. No, it has to be a living wood slab. So we need living wood, which requires 2 mushrooms and some petals, or we can get a pure daisy. Pure daisy requires... Okay, that's not awful, but that would require water as well. We can't make water without that. Oh boy, this is harder than I thought. So in order to get that, we're gonna need... Is there any point where we could have gotten a crucible? Ooh, get some experience with a stone hammer. I think we can manage that. We have some cobblestone. We can make more cobblestone. What are some good ways to get cobblestone? Pebbles, which we can get from sifting dirt. That's not awful. Oh, this has Abyssalcraft. Great. Abyssalcraft is one of those mods that's kind of nice, but also kind of awful. It's a good idea, but it's kind of a pain. Is there any sort of cobblestone? There are cobblestone generators, but these are probably... they're not awful. Okay. So we'll have to kind of figure out what we can do, what we can't do. But one big thing is we can't make a crucible yet. Now, something we can do, let's grab some sticks. Should always probably have some sticks on us. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab some oak wood. We're going to make a crafting station, and I think we're just going to put a crafting station in the corner here, just so I don't have to like keep going back and forth. So there is a stone hammer. We cannot use it, but that is a quest, so it's going to give us some experience. And that's all of like 1 level. But then we can get into other things. So I think the big thing right now is we need to get a string mesh, which I thought I had some string on me. Evidently I didn't. String meshes are really easy to make. It is just 9 string. Makes a string mesh. We'll detect that. We can either get 3 more string meshes or we can get a loot chest. The loot chest is going to be better, just because we can make string meshes pretty easily. String isn't that hard to come by. So we can open this and get some experience. Ooh, now that is good. This experience chunk we can use to make experience seeds later, once we have access to... What? Oh, that's the Master Infusion Stone. I was like, wait, what? Once we have access to diamonds, I think is about all we're going to need. Yeah. So that's not too bad. The experience essence, can we use that for anything currently? No. Alright, so we'll put those in there. That goes in there. And the next thing we need to think about is, what do we actually want to sift? So we can make better things. Flint, stiffen, which can be turned into iron, which we could use up to iron. And iron isn't bad. It's going to give us some different things. But like crushed netherrack, for example, will get us ardite, gold, and cobalt. And blaze powder at the diamond stiffen meshes. We can also, let's see, what else can we get? We can get nether wart from soul sand. We don't need to do that, so that's not a big deal. If we get a flint stiffen, we can get nether quartz. If we get a iron stiffen, we can start getting mystical petals. which is kind of cool. Gas tiers. Gravel, which we can make gravel from cobblestone, to be honest. That might not be... And cobbled soulstone. Huh. Okay. But that will give us a lot of different metals. Most likely copper and tin and aluminum. Okay, everything but iron. At flint, stiffen. At higher tiers, we'll get more of various things. And diamonds are hard to get, but what is it we want to get right now? Dust is not going to be terribly useful until we get up to the iron stiffen meshes. Sand is also not going to be terribly useful, but dirt is decently useful. We can get a couple of things that would be really nice. And we really can't start farming anything until later, but we're going to need so many levels. Oh boy. Alright, so we have the string mesh. That is good. So I guess let's go ahead and just for the sake of doing it, I guess let's just come over here. And we got some nether quartz. We're not actually getting the crushed. We need more stuff. But we can get nether quartz from this, which is kind of cool. Can we do anything cool with that right now? Oh man, there's so much stuff that like we need to do, but so much stuff that we just don't have the skill levels to do yet. We can get the cobbled soulstone, and if we place that back down, we can get gravel. Gravel is not particularly useful to us right now, but we can hit it into sand and hit that into dust. Again, dust itself is not like particularly useful, but it's going to be very useful once we can get a little bit of water. So let's take a look at the quest and see what else we can get into. There's not really much. So flint mesh, iron mesh. I do want to see. Let's see if we want to hammer this. Oh, hammering netherrack just gives us... Compressed netherrack hammered gives us crushed netherrack. That is the only way to get that. In order to do that, we're going to need a bunch of hammers. So, okay, that's good to know. Is there anything else here that we could probably do? Probably not yet. Let's go back to survival for a moment. We need to get more silkworms. So let's go out here and grab up everything we can. Hopefully we got a bunch of silkworms. Looks like we got at least 4. Get the wood. We got some bugs to eat. We got a bunch of saplings. That is really nice, actually. More saplings mean we'll eventually have a decent sized tree farm. But we're gonna do it with bonsai pots because that's smarter. But what we can do is put that in there, and I don't know if that has a durability. Some mod packs, some versions of this stuff has durability with the meshes, some don't. I really don't know which ones are which. It's kind of random, to be honest. But that will decompose into goodness, aka we'll get some dirt from it. And I only have the 4 silkworms. I think the quest wants us to have 8. Really? 5. Wants us to have 5. Alright, well, whatever. Our chests are full. That's not good. Anyways, let's grab a little bit of dirt. And I want to go ahead and sift some of it. So, we do need to be smart about our food. Food is a little bit of an issue right now. Because we cannot farm anything. But we got a bunch of things. So, seeds, granite pebbles. And we're just going to get a bunch of things from sifting this. Now we should be able to shift click. Alright, so this does not have any durability whatsoever. That is good. We can sift dirt to get cobblestone. Let's see, we got acacia, we got a bunch of things. Grass seeds, that's really nice. Cool. So, carrot seeds. Alright, how do we get more chests? Chests are just wood around a primal chest. We have a few of those. So let's grab 2 of those. Let's grab a bunch of oak wood. I need a little bit more, but oh well. We'll just do 1 for now, I guess. So there is another chest. We will put that right here. Let's put that back. Alright, let's put the nether quartz in there, I guess. And most of this stuff should not go in here. But we'll place everything else that we can. And then everything else will go in here. In fact, I think we're going to keep this for like sifting stuff. Just because that seems smart. Anyways, we should have another piece of dirt in here, and we do. Cool. So let's go plant this somewhere, make another tree, and honestly, like, one of the big problems I'm having is what do we do? Like, when do we like make stuff and get progress and stuff? Because like there's so much of this that is just we have to get levels, and I'm not entirely sure what's the best way to get levels at this point. I mean, I'm sure there's ways, but like there's nether quartz ore. We can't mine that. We can mine the nether coal ore. I will be honest, that's terrifying to an extent. I don't know if there's a chance that it will explode or not, but I guess let's go for broke. Ooh. Alright, so that was a really, really nasty mob. But it's okay, because while we're poisoned for a while, we can just go back into the base. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Blazing Juggernaut. We're gonna hide. Alright, so he dropped an axe, an iron axe with smelting. That's kind of bad. Reason being, basically that means any logs we cut will instantly get mined. Will instantly get turned into, what am I trying to say? The thing that's not good. What am I trying to say? Charcoal. There we go. Eat a grub. We'll put that in there. I don't know why we got a glass shard, but okay. We got some coal. We should be able to put some of the stuff away. And that's kind of cool. But the bigger thing from that is we just got a bunch of experience. So, what is it we want to get into, and what is it that we are like we need requirements for. It would be nice to have this bone pickaxe. Gathering and mining. I think mining might be the best thing to do right now. So let's increase this by 1. We do have a skill point. Gathering. I guess we can go ahead and increase that. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty slow getting all this stuff. Can we make a different pickaxe? Can we make something like a stone pickaxe? I mean, wooden pickaxe seems to be fine as well. Can we make a nether quartz? Requires 8 gathering. That's not awful. We could probably make one of those relatively soon. And that'd be decent. A decent upgrade. We could also look into so if we get a little bit more upgrades, we can make things that are a little bit better. But our pick currently is a little bit on the broken side. I know he's still over there. But there are some things we can mine, which is nice. So I think what to do. I think what we're gonna do for now is call the episode here. I am going to try to figure out some other things we can do. Oh hey, 16 nether quartz and some. Actually, let's go ahead and do that real quick, because we should be able to do that pretty easily. I'm gonna throw this in here. We just have to watch out for Mr. Blazing Juggernaut. But let's go ahead and break this down a little bit. Now it's not a guaranteed, but we can get at least a little bit of quartz from this, which is nice. And also use up a hammer that we don't really need. We have a fire dude. We had 2 fire dudes. A little bit of experience, not much. But let's just get through all of this. And 1 more quartz will do that quest. Cool. So we're gonna get all of that stuff. Awesome, including some crushed netherrack. That is really nice. Alright, so here's the question. We have another loot chest. We'll put the nether quartz in there. And just try to put everything away. We can't really do too much. Infernium. We're gonna sift the crushed netherrack and all this stuff. Another apple, which is nice. We have a loot chest, which gave us some compact machine walls, which is cool. Useful later. But more importantly, what does this unlock? Does it unlock anything? I don't think so. So the big thing we need is this tank, which requires 5 building. How bad is that to make? Can we start working towards that? It requires iron and glass. That's it. It's basically Endrayo's tank. So, okay. Now here's the question. Iron bars are the vanilla recipe, so we just need a bunch of iron. And the best way to get iron is, well, there's a couple ways. Iron nether ore we can almost get, but not quite. We still need another level. So, I will tell you guys what. I'm going to end the episode off here. I am going to probably look around a little bit, see if there's some more ore we can mine, get a bunch of experience really quickly, and let's see, we could, these all cost, I believe 5 levels. Yeah, it costs 5 levels to get any of this stuff. But unfortunately, like, we don't really want it. So we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time, we are going to hopefully work through getting more stuff. Hopefully get some more silkworms. And just kind of in general get what all we need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!